Hey everyone, it's Sherry from Blessed Baubles, and today I am visiting my son, so I'm doing a quick little intro clip in his bathroom, so I hope you don't mind that. I also look a little bit rough because I had a really bad migraine yesterday, so I apologize for the little bit of a rough look, but I'm so glad to be here and feeling better today. So today's video is actually a little portion of the video that I put up on Friday night. So it's the end portion where I'm selling a lot of my own pieces, a lot of the catch and release pieces. So I thought I would see what happens when I re-upload the end of the video. So let me know what you think. And if you saw the first video, I think you'll still enjoy this one too, because I know for me that when I watch a video the second time, I realize, wow, I missed a lot of things that I didn't know were there. So that's the explanation of this one. Let me know what you think of the video and send me an email for any of the pieces you might like. Okay, thanks so much. Okay, I'm taking a little break in the video to show you some of the special pieces I said I would share. And the first one is this sterling silver with gold vermeil, mid-century modern ring. It's a dome ring with like a quilted pattern. I've had it for a while. It is a catch and release, and it's quite beautiful. When I wear it, I don't even know I have it on all day. It's just very comfortable. It is adjustable, which I love, and it's marked inside Italy, 925, and it has the province in which it was made as well. So all of that is inside. It's got a beautiful gold covering on it, and it's just a good size ring. It measures a size, about a size 7.5. Then you want to, I'm usually a 6 3/4, and this fits perfectly because I think with a wider band, you want to go up a little bit on the size. So that's all I can tell you on the size, and it is sizable. And then it's sitting at about a 7.5. So hopefully you know where to go from there. So here's the ring, and we are going to measure how many grams of sterling and a little bit of gold that you got. And it is 9.9 grams of sterling and gold. So that is the ring that I'm letting go. You know, not easy, but I'm so happy for whoever would like to buy that. It's just a great vintage piece, and it still has lots of wear to it. So nice, strong band. I mean, that's not going anywhere. It's very, very hefty. So 9.9 grams, about a size 7 adjustable, and I'm going to say 65 on this, okay? 65. And you can research these on the channels that sell them, or the, you know, the websites that sell them. And they are more than that, so I hope that's a great price. Okay, so there's that one. And what else? I said I would let this Larimar go. And this, again, is marked 925, but it's not, so just be aware of that. I didn't mark it. I bought it this way. It's marked right there, but it's not sterling. However, the stone is beautiful, and I think it's really worth wearing. So far, the metal hasn't bothered me, or, you know, I don't know what kind of metal they use, but it's a pretty ring. I like it. If it doesn't sell, I don't mind keeping it, but I did say I'd offer some of them. So this is a size 9, and it's got the rope design around the outside. Looks every bit sterling, doesn't it? And Larimar stone, and I'm going to say 25 on this one, okay? So that's that ring. I told you about this. I'm not ready to let this one go, but just take a note of it and let me know if it's something you love, and on the catch and release, I'll let you know. Definitely not ready to let that go, but I am ready to let this go. We found this bracelet together in the metal, the part of this box, the 45-pound box. One of the bags had a lot more metal in it, and that's when we found this very sweet bracelet. It's been very comfortable to wear. I was hoping I could find the little missing heart, but I haven't found it. If it turns up, I'll send it to you for nothing. But for now, it has these 4 filigree hearts on it. It's all sterling silver. A little bit different pattern with each one. And it's very lovely. Has a nice rounded lobster clasp. It's all sterling. It's been tested. Just very comfortable. I really enjoyed wearing it. So if it has to go back on my wrist, I'm not going to be heartbroken. But if someone else wants to enjoy it, that's fine too. And by the way, when I wore it, I didn't notice there was one of these missing, because by the time you get it on your wrist, it doesn't really show. So otherwise, I wouldn't sell it if I thought it was not going to be a good thing. So it measures almost exactly at a 7. And you've got hearts, filigree hearts. Beautiful. If you need to know what it weighs exactly 6 grams of sterling, okay? It's hard to see that screen. There you go. So there's that bracelet. And for this one, I'll say 35, okay? Filigree hearts for 35. What else? What else? This one, it's just, this one is almost all silver, like, so the thrift store that I bought this from has one of those machines that can scan the metal, so it knows the exact amount of gold or silver, and this tested like 985 or something. So I know this is old, I know it's almost pure silver. I just don't think I'm ready to let it go, but I think for the right offer I might. It is a large bracelet. I was going to come on and sell it, and now I'm scared to sell it because it's so lovely. All right, I apologize about that one. Okay, let's go to something else. This is a hand-knotted 24-inch onyx necklace. And it has the gold bead spacers every now and then, not between every stone. But this is all onyx, and it has a gold tone, older spring ring clasp. I do think it's gold plated, and that the beads are gold plated too, but it's awfully hard to tell. But it's 24 inches, it's all hand knotted, beautiful onyx necklace, and it has black threading in between the beads, so it really shows off the beads. And then, like I said, every once in a while there's those gold beads, so here and here and here. So here's what it looks like on Buster. You can see where the gold beads are every here and there. How long did I say it was? 24 inches, so probably not able to double it, but certainly one of those staple pieces that everyone wants to have in their jewelry because it's all onyx. So I hope you love this one. It's quite the beauty. And I'll show you how it tests onyx on the Miss Prissy. See how it goes way up into the middle of the garnet range? That is about where the onyx should test. So that's that one. And for this beautiful, I'll say 45. Okay, so let me know if you want the onyx necklace that's at this timestamp right now in the video. Okay, what else do I have to share with you? This is another catch and release that I'm willing to let go. Has a gold tone fishhook clasp, real pearls, lovely rice pearls, and onyx at the bottom. Isn't that pretty? And then in between are these little pearls, little tiny pearls in between the onyx beads that are like silvery, blue, greenish color. Just little tiny pearls in there. And this is onyx as well. So this is a beautiful necklace. I love the black and the white contrast. And there's your onyx beads, okay? So gorgeous. It's been so beautiful to wear, you know, but I've got to move certain things out and when I save a new piece, then I let an old piece go. This is about 19 inches long, all real pearls and onyx, and I'll say, let's do 32 for that one, okay? Now I have to show you, I got a bag of jewelry out that I've had for a long time, and look at it, says test. It needs to be tested. So I have all this metal in here that needs tested, right? And all these stones and things. This was one of the pieces that I took out of the bag, and this is a perfect reason why you should always test your metals. I really didn't think much of this. It's like a coppery color, but it's heavy. And if it was like a pot metal, I don't think it would be this heavy. So just nonetheless, I put it aside just to test it just in case. So it's been put aside for a long time. There's no markings on it. It's quite hefty, and you've probably already seen the tag, so I'm not leading up to any big surprises. But when I tested it on the testing stone, it is solid sterling silver. So look at the size of this ring. It's just enormous. I could probably get it on my finger. Let me put it on the pinky. I did put this on my Facebook group, to show you all, because it's just, look at that statement. Isn't that wild? And someone made it. I only wish they signed it, because that's a lot of silver work. And it looks like it's washed. I don't know. What do you think that would be washed in? I'd love to know. Does it have a light rose gold wash on it? Or I don't know much about that, but I bet you Jason Adams would know. What about you, Jason? Can you tell us what you think that wash is, or how you would do that if it were you? But it is sterling, and it weighs a whopping 50 grams. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Probably list it on eBay and see what people think. But it certainly is something to talk about. 50 grams, and this is why you always test your metals and never assume that something's not real when it could be, just by the looks, because you never know. This is another super interesting thing. So I found these also in this 45-pound lot, I think early on, and I thought they looked very important to me, but I just couldn't pinpoint why. Some of them I tried to clean and they got ruined. But since then, I watched, I did some Google searching on them, and I watched Vintage Variety, and she talks about Miriam Haskell pieces, really early ones, that they have this plastic part that she used before she got more into the, I guess, the brass pieces, where she kind of weaves through and attaches these beads. So I don't know if these are early unsigned Miriam Haskell, but they sure have all the signs of them, and they have that little plastic layer. So this was very exciting. I'm glad I didn't ruin these, because I thought maybe they'd be something special. So if you have any input on those, let me know. I'd love to know. These are the other ones. They don't have the open work on the back so much as the others, but someone probably collected them, and I don't even want to try to clean these. So I don't know. I would think Miriam Haskell would have this weaving sort of board. These might be early unsigned Haskell. Let me know what you think, and I thought I'd share that just in case you find something like that. This bracelet I'm going to need your help on. Maybe you can screenshot it and let me know what you think. It seems to be carved because it goes from green to white again, and it's all layered. It does not test as Bakelite. It's beautiful though. So let me know what you think on that. I do need some help. I don't know how to price it. It's a beauty. What else do I have to share? I have this necklace that some of you probably saw me purchase in one of my videos where I go to the thrift store, and it is on a nice, soft, lovely leather cord. I think I wore it once with a black sweater, and it was really pretty. But it has all kinds of goldstone, quartz, maybe turquoise or howlite, It has amethyst. It's got all the stones you can think of, and we'll test some of them and some beautiful shells. I want to show you the color scheme and how it looks. Really pretty with a sweater because it's a long necklace. So it just really will spruce up anything you wear. Spice up or spruce up. So there's some more gold stone there. And yeah, we'll test a couple of these stones so you know that they're all, not all, but a lot of them are gemstones and some of them may be glass. Let's see. So we've got, let's see if this is rock crystal. I seem to remember it being, but I do have two necklaces that are similar. So that's glass. That's rose quartz. This one is citrine. The yellow one's citrine. This definitely looks like mother of pearl. And then we have amethyst. Or that might be purple spinel, this one here, with that different coloring right there. Then we have this brown stone, not sure what that is. This is probably more citrine. Oh, that's going to topaz. So then you have a chip of topaz. That's fun. It's so hard to keep this little pen on there. Yeah, it's going up in the topaz area. That's exciting. Now let's see what the blue one is. I've been learning all about aquamarine and all those stones in that area, so that's been fun. This is going in topaz again. So isn't that exciting? There's lots of really interesting beads on here. All kinds of precious ones and semi-precious. This is probably coral, I would say, but it's beautiful. And look how many you get. So I'm ready to release this piece. It's a catch and release. Gorgeous stones, really great shape. And you've got topaz and all kinds of things. It's 28 inches, and I'm gonna say 25 on that. What else do I have to share with you? Okay, I'm gonna let this Larimar ring go. It's tough to do, but this one, I think it was a little too big for this finger and not big enough for this one. So otherwise I would keep it because it looks great with this. It is a nice stone. It needs a little polishing unless you don't want it to be, but it certainly is Larimar. It's gorgeous. I love the little changes in the stone. It's tested. It's sterling silver for sure. It's very well made, and let me show you what size it is. So for those of you that have been waiting for the Larimar rings, here's one of them. It sits at about a 7.5. And oh, they're so hard to find. I have to really search when I find them. And I'll say, I'll do 65 on this one. Okay, so that's that Larimar. Then I have this very beautiful blue lace agate bracelet, and it has lapis lazuli and then sodalite beads next to each other. So blue lace agate, lapis sodalite, all around. And I wanted you to get a look at what blue lace agate looks like. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? And of course we'll show you on Miss Prissy that it tests as blue lace agate. Goes right up to about the in the middle of the tanzanite. It goes in the middle of everything. I don't know exactly where it would fall, but this is the lapis, and then the one next to it with the white spots in it is the sodalite. So I'm not sure why they did it like this, but they put a lapis and a sodalite. You can see the gold specks in the lapis, and then you can see the white specks in the sodalite. And then again here, the gold specks in the lapis and the white in the sodalite. And it does have sterling end caps on some of the beads, or on this one. Maybe that's where they had a tag or something. So there you go, lapis sodalite, and beautiful blue lace agate. Let's see what I was pricing this at. This is quite hefty, and I'm saying $35 on this one. The stretch is good. It's not terribly stretchy, but it's strong. So $35 on all that beautiful stone. Okay, thanks, Miss Prissy. Next, I'm gonna let this go. It's a costume, but it's beautiful, and it's a brooch. It's silver tone with a little bit of gold wash, and I wore it because it reminds me of Roy Rogers so much, and you all know that I'm a huge fan of his. So I'm ready to let this cutie go, and I will say $15 on this lovely brooch. So another catch and release. I'm being brave. Okay, next I have this sterling ring, and it has these beautiful purple and clear, or maybe a light purple, cubic zirconias. Marcasites in the middle, and it's all sterling. I think it's an older ring. I do love the setting. It's got a good strong band on it. It's marked 925, and it certainly tests 925. So there's your mark inside. And yeah, it's pretty. It is a size, see, 925 and cubic zirconia with marcasites, and it's a size 7, my notes say. But let me show you on here, because we each have to know how our rings fall on one of these things. So there it hits almost to the 7, but it's a little bit wide of a band, so you might want to go up a half size. I'm not sure, but it's gorgeous. Look at those stones, marcasites. And for this, I will say we'll do 32. It's got some good weight to it. So 32 on this ring. And it weighs 5.5 grams. So I hope you love that one. This bracelet's very interesting. It's called STONZ, and there's like a capital N in the name. It's all stamped inside, all kinds of letters and things. This is a pretty big maker. They have all kinds of sayings, and the bracelets go for a lot of money. This one says lyricist vocalist. So maybe you know someone that's a singer that would appreciate this vintage piece of solid sterling. There's the name, the stone's name right there, STONZ. And it says sterling. It doesn't say 925. It's an older piece, and it's quite remarkable. They are, oh, you can go online and you can buy these today, and they're $75 with different sayings on them. So that's this cuff bracelet. They go for $75 new. This measures about a 7 3/4, and of course you can adjust it. It weighs 13.4 grams, and it's not 75 here. I will say 45, okay? So 45 on that one. If you know a singer, or even someone that sings in church, that's a really nice bracelet. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut it short. I've got other rings to show you, other rings to sell, and more necklaces. Oh, someone has asked me for something in one of my older videos. It's a carved shell necklace, and I cannot find it. I think someone bought it. So I told her I would show her the one that I do have, and that would be this one. This is the shell necklace that I do have. It's on beautiful black seed beads with a button closure, probably coconut shell. And here you go. Here's your carved shell necklace. So if that one's good, let me know, because I really did want to give you those pieces you asked for, but they were gone. And let me know if you like this piece. And I'll do it for the same price as the other one, which I wish I could remember off the top of my head, but I can't. There's that one. And she also asked me for a pair of earrings that I didn't have anymore, but these are very similar. They're that same blue glass with this silver tone around the outside. The other ones had like a copper tone. and a little pink shell. So I just thought I would show those. That's as close as I can come to the jewelry you wanted. Let me know if you want those. And if not, someone else is welcome to those. Okay, what else can I get in here quickly? I have to at least show you my new bracelet. It is all about Western theme. It's so, so fun. Look at the detail in this. So this is for myself for now. This is probably a catch and release. And the detail is amazing. So look at the little pail with the rope and the mining tools. And look, oh my gosh, these open. So just sharing this with you for fun. I'm really enjoying this. And oh my, I forgot to talk about the Napier bracelet. So this is a 1940s Napier solid sterling silver bracelet. In the 40s, in 1940, Napier made a line of sterling silver jewelry. They didn't make a lot of pieces, but they made some. And look at the clasp. Isn't that lovely? It is signed Napier and it is signed sterling. And it's just stunning. Let me think what I can. I wish I could edit so I could show you the picture of these and the article that I found written up about Napier and about these sterling pieces at that time, and that they're not all that common. So here's the back. It's so pretty, isn't it? Just stunning. I mean, on the wrist, it's beautiful. And right there, it says Napier sterling. So let me give you a better look. It's a gorgeous piece. It's in beautiful condition. And I will let this go. I don't want to, but I will. And I'll be so happy for whoever gets it. They do go for a lot, so I want to prepare you that it's not going to be cheap because it's 1940 and it's in beautiful condition and it's solid sterling. It's sitting at almost exactly a 7. Look at the texture, look at the detail. I mean, it's just so fun. Absolutely a scream. Beautiful shape. I'll tell you how heavy it is. And like I said, they do go for a lot. So I'll give a price, and it's okay if it's too much for people, or if you want to pay payments or whatever, let me know. If you really love it, I'm sure you'll let me know. But that's the piece, and it weighs 32.3 grams of sterling from 1940. Beautiful, right? So for this, I'm going to say, I've seen them go for $225, and I'm going to say $185. This is just a collector's piece, and I hope you're really going to enjoy this. It's so gorgeous. So $185 on the Napier 1940 sterling silver. Okay, do I have time for any others? I've got this very beautiful sterling silver ring. I almost thought it was the type of stone that is cat eye stone. My gem app said that it was, but I don't think it's stone. I think it's mother of pearl, because on the Presidium, and here's where Presidium is helpful again, if it were the type of stone that is true cat eye, it would have gone way up on the Presidium, and it did not. It goes to about glass, which is where mother of pearl would go. But look at this mother of pearl. Have you ever seen one like that? That just looks like a cat eye. So this is a lovely old piece. Rope design, and look at the little rosette right there. Look at that. So pretty. Sterling silver, and it is a size 5 3/4, so it's a small one. 5 3/4. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So what a gorgeous ring. I just think it's very different. I love that. Must be mother of pearl. So I'm going to say I'm going to say 52 on this. I think it's hard to find the smaller ones. That's a lot of sterling and a beautiful, beautiful shell. So 52 on this ring, 5 3/4. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. I'm so glad that you were here. I hope you had a great time, and we'll see you next time at the Baubles.